the No Fate channel, checking in. And this isn't your typical boring bumper plate review. No. We're diving headfirst into the shallow end as I review 4 different sets of Fringe Sports bumper plates. And we don't have time for those cute shots of just plates rolling by. Or the slow-mo shots of bumper plates being dropped and bounced. Or even those funny little meme shots of someone sitting and eating while sitting on a stack of bumper plates. We got so much to cover. We're going to go over the stats. We're going to go over the texture, the feel, the look, the cost, the smell, and we're going to go over the warranty. Do which plates you buy matter? I'm curious about your opinion. Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I happen to believe that weight is weight. And I know there are people in Cameroon right this second lifting with cinder blocks and concrete weights that are getting a far better workout than I ever could imagine trying to train through. However, I also am a big proponent that if you're going to buy a piece of home gym equipment for your home gym and own it for quite a long time, you should be getting something that you enjoy not only lifting with, but looking at, and something that you're not going to regret until the day you sell it. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, give this video a like, hit that red subscribe button. On this Dad's Home Gym series, I just review pieces of home gym equipment to help you decide what's right for your home gym, what will exceed your expectations, and what is worth your hard-earned money. Speaking of your hard-earned money, when you use my affiliate links, which are in the description of today's video, all that money goes right back into future home gym equipment reviews. And that's why I picked up this complete set of Fringe Sports contrast bumper plates. But good for us, they have 4 different types of bumper plates that are all the same except for appearance. Everything's the same. So that's why we can do a review of all 4 on today's video. That's right, the Savage bumper plates, the black bumper plates, the colored bumper plates, and the contrast bumper plates. So let's dive right into the specs. First and foremost, as far as weight tolerances, something I tend to not care too much about. They are supposed to be plus or minus 1%. When I dropped them on my scales here in the basement gym, guess what? They were spot on, dead even. Everyone from the 10 up to the 45 pound. I know for so many of you, strong boys and girls, you worry about the width of your bumper plates because shaft space is at a premium. So I'll put the dimensions for all of them right up here. And again, keep in mind, that's for all 4 sets: colored, contrast, Savage, and straight black. These Fringe Sports bumper plates are touched for the very first time. They're made out of virgin rubber. And unlike a lot of other companies out there with regards to bumper plates, Fringe Sports begs you to drop their 10-pound plates. In fact, they've got some video of them throwing the 10-pound plates off of a roof, and they don't care. They encourage it. They want you to do it. They want you to have some rough trade on their 10-pound plates. They're not worried about them getting banged up or damaged because they believe they're made that damn good. Another standout on these bumper plates is that they use a hook metal insert so that if you are into CrossFit, if you are into dropping your plates, if you're clanging and banging away and you're going to be dropping them from way up high, they're going to handle all of those drops and they're going to keep coming back for more. Now, Fringe Sports claim these have low bounce. And in all fairness, I'm not some CrossFitter that's going to be doing an overhead snatch and dropping weight just to see how high it bounces. I will tell you from my experience of just picking this thing up to shoulder level and dropping it, it didn't bounce that high. I do have horse stall mats, but again, it's not something that I typically consider. But if you're into CrossFitting, low bounce, hey, it's a good thing. Now let's talk about smell. Some of those cheaper bumper plates, when you get them home, you've got to air them outside. They're that bad in terms of the chemical smell. I'll tell you straight away with regards to Fringe Sports, they are low odor. I had to get my nose right up in to the sweet spot to really notice that they had a chemical smell whatsoever. But compared to a lot of the others that I've had in my home gym, this thing didn't require me to turn on my fan for like 24 hours to ventilate it out. It just was what it was. It wasn't bad at all, and it was dead on low odor. I know your parents told you when you were growing up that looks don't matter. Guess what? They lied to you. Of course looks matter. I had 4 different types of Fringe Sports bumper plates to buy, and I obviously picked the one that I thought looked the best, the contrast. Something about the colored on the black that makes it absolutely pop. Obviously, when it comes to just straight color bumper plates, you know what they look like, you know what to expect. Now, there's 2 other kinds that Fringe Sports have. They've got the all black, which, as you can imagine, is all black, and they have the Savage bumper plates. Now, I will tell you straight away, those Savage bumper plates, they look savage. They look really nice. They look like they're gonna pop in a home gym. The only reason I didn't buy those Savage bumper plates is because they would actually clash with the other ones that I have in my home gym. Personally, if I was gonna buy a whole set of bumper plates from scratch and I had nothing else to compare them to, I would have gone with the Savage. However, the contrast is the best of both worlds because it's gonna match all your other bumper plates, because when you store them up, it just looks black, but they're gonna pop, and it's gonna be easy to see the weights on here when you're pulling them off the bar or the weight stack or what have you. How do these plates feel? I'll tell you straight off the top, when it comes to cheaper bumper plates, you notice that they're cheap for a reason. They feel very, very hard, slippery, and frankly, just hard to pull off of a weight stack or even the bar. These have a beveled edge, and when you look at it online, you're like, who cares about a beveled edge? But it does make it easier to grab off the plate tree and off the bar, especially those 45s. They come off real easy, and they don't feel like that you're going to drop them in your hand. Now, as far as warranty, something you hope to never have to use, but you want to know it's there in case you need it. Fringe Sports has a 3-year warranty on everything except for their 10s and their 15s. Those do have a 1-year warranty. Odds are, mathematically speaking, it is highly likely that if you're ever going to have an issue with your bumper plates, it's going to happen in the first year and most likely even in the first month. So not something that you should worry about. But let's get down to the brass tacks. Let's talk about the cost, because that, of course, is the number one factor that everyone uses when making their final purchasing decision. I got a cheat sheet over here because you know my memory is absolutely trash. I'm going to tell you, as we know, as everyone knows, the more you buy, the more you're going to save. So in order to standardize this, I factored this in with a 250-pound set. So these numbers are if you bought a 250-pound set in each of these different iterations of these Fringe Sport bumper plates. Here we go. Number 1, black bumper plates, just black on black. That's it, $2.32 per pound. Savage bumper plates, those are the ones with the speckled color in them. Those are the ones that I highly recommend if you're going to be starting a brand new weight set. Those come in at $2.92 per pound. Colored bumper plates, $3.01 per pound. And then the contrast bumper plates, which you see right here, $3.07 per pound. And that is the everyday price at that 250-pound plate set. Clearly, we all know companies, and especially Fringe Sports, will run promotional sales. They will run discounts from time to time, and of course that's going to bring the price point down, so that's something that you should consider. I know they recently just had a moving sale and these were 15% off, which is why I pulled the trigger. And now it's time. It is time for Fate of the Union, where I give you my final thoughts on these Fringe Sports bumper plates, all 4 sets of them, and answer the question, do the plates you buy matter? And the answer is no. And yes, I certainly know people that are lifting in gyms with rusted out plates. You need a tetanus shot just to get a membership. and they're getting crazy good workouts in. And you could have the best looking plates that are the most expensive plates, and it's not going to necessarily make you hit those PRs. However, when you buy something that's going to last you quite a long time, that you're going to be using it multiple times a week, that you're going to be looking at it multiple times a week, you want to buy the plate that's right for you. I know it's very easy to gravitate towards the cheapest plates out there, and I would caution you against it. Many people are fond of saying, buy once, cry once, and they do that because it's true. You want to find the plates that you think are going to fit your needs. They're going to be nice to look at, nice to use for the extended period of time. It's very hard for us to think in terms of 5 or 10 years out, but I want you to think 15, 20 years out. Are you still going to want to be using these contrast bumper plates? Are they still going to pop when you throw them on the bar as far as aesthetics? I happen to think these are really good plates. Obviously, I'm not a CrossFitter, so when I say good plates, I'm referring to how they look, how they feel, and how they bounce when I just randomly throw them onto the ground. If you are a CrossFitter, or if you do CrossFit style, Olympic style lifting, these are things you're going to want to matter because they do have that hook insert, and these things are dead on accurate. So you don't have to necessarily go out and spend all your hard-earned money on the competition plates when these things are going to hit the nail on the head anyway. Which plates are ultimately right for you? That decision is going to be based on a number of personal factors. Your budget, the feng shui in your home gym, the color coordination you're looking to go for if you are looking to match existing plates that you already own, and if you plan on dropping these bad boys in your home gym, whether it's Olympic lifting or whether you're just doing deadlifts to get those gains, but you like to just drop that weight from time to time. These are all things that you need to consider before you hit that buy it now button. I happen to think Fringe Sport is doing it right. They are fully transparent, and I think they got a good product here. If you came this far in the video, let me know in the comments below which plates do you think are right for you. Also, if you came this far in the video, you know we are now officially best friends, band of brothers style. Give this video a like, hit that red subscribe button, hit it. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.